3 days, and away we go. Grant Boone and Morgan Pressel looking at Japan's Ayaka Fudue at the 11th.
Long downhill par 4 here in 4-ball matches. First one in. Mr. Duo.
How about the numbers on the back of the uniform here? Area would win that hole at the 9th and then to do it again at 11. Amateur back in 2014, her second at 10.
We know she's one of the best ball strikers in the game, especially with her iron play on full display here.
Oh, nearly perfect. Days, and away we go. Grant Boone and Morgan Pressel looking at Japan's Ayaka Fudue at the 11th.
Long downhill par 4 here in 4-ball matches. First one in. Can sometimes put all the pressure on.
Playing with Yuka Saso, who won a U.S. Open across Lake Merced at the Olympic Club. Taking on Patty Tavatanakit, who would make birdie at the 12th to win the hole and tie that match. Playing Arya Jatanagarn and Moria Jatanagarn, her big sister. They know their way around the international crown. Here's Arya at the 9th. How about the numbers on the back of the uniform here? Arya would win that hole at the 9th and then to do it again at 11. Arya said she chose 36 because Moria picked 35, and it was just Shibuno of Japan. This is China's Yu Lu, played well in Hawaii, lost a playoff just a couple of weeks ago, playing with her countrywoman, not related, but Rei-Shin Lu. This is the 12th, and it's Caroline Headwall. You know about Headwall and Nordquist from Solheim Cup play.
They are a tough duo when talking about.
And here is Jin Young Ko with Hyoju Kim taking on Hannah Green and Sarah Kemp. And how about the early deficits for the Koreans?
It's surprising, very surprising to see them so far behind here early.
This is Yu Lu, and Kate Cockrell is there at the 8th.
Yeah, following a good drive by her partner. Rei-Shin Lu is down the middle of the fairway. This team has been very, very consistent.
And that almost as good as the opposition there. Not necessarily a guaranteed 3, but very likely to make 3. Let's go to 10.
And the newest major champion in women's golf, Lilia Vu.
There's been a few players a little
aggressive tee shot there. And we'll go ahead to number 12.
Check in on the Swedish duo of Maya Stark playing with Madeline Sackstrom. This to win the hole against the English women, Liz Young and Alice Lilia Vu from Southern California, a major champion. This is a par putt to tie the hole for Shiyu Lin.
She hit her second shot just beyond the green, didn't give herself a very good chip shot to that point.
Lost a playoff last week at Wilshire in Southern California.
Important part there for Fudue. That was to win the hole. They're playing the 17th. The match is tied. And it looks as though this one's going to...
This is Anna Nordquist with Caroline Headwall to win the hole and go 4 up. Choi of Korea playing with In-Ji Chun. Trying to climb out of a deficit, take you to the 10th, and Danielle Kang.
Grant, this is always just a long, tough par 4.
These pairings, they said we didn't have a plan. We didn't have one. And I don't know if any of these 4 would end up playing together in Solheim Cup or not.
He's basically carried this team so far.
Looking left, isn't she?
Left of the center.
Second for Danielle Kang.
Awkward angle, but a good lie in this right rough. That was a 9-iron.
Shot, Dave. Good one.
Everybody else. Key also distance control, left the last one short.
Not this time. That was really good. Well, she's going to hope that
were added to the team late. They're the two lowest ranked players for China. Patty Tavatanakit.
Beautifully judged.
Trying to claw their way back from the early deficit to 15.
Caroline Hanwha, her second shot. This is a devastating day so far for the English. A quarter for birdie.
Pretty flat the first portion, and then it slopes back down and away from the players.
Good for speed.
Never a doubt for DK. To win the hole, but it's a chance for Ayaka in her second season on the LPGA Tour.
We know she has some match play experience, having played so well in Vegas last year.
Back to 15.
And I think that might be the end of the match there. Yeah, so it's going to be a 4-3 victory, I believe. We'll go down as 4-3. Nordquist and Hanwha against anything in a match like that. Let's go out to 18.
And an eagle putt for Patty Tavatanakit. 2 putts to win. How about the resurgence for Patty T?
Yeah, it's been wonderful to see Patty back to the form that we saw her dominate the Chevron Championship with, and she has so much game and so much.
Who got a text Sunday morning early that she was needed in San Francisco to play for the English team. Plays full-time on the LET, just like Alice Hewson, whom you see there on the left. Play and you try to advance. So here's Danielle Kang at the 10th to win the hole and tie the match. Did she walk it in? How about Danielle Kang at 8 and at 10?
Expected it to miss, but it went dead center.
This was just a moment ago. Hyoju Kim at the 12th. All right. And with another major champion in Jin Young Ko.
I need to dial one in here. They knew they were up against a tough team. Roning having won Palos Verdes earlier this season, and Xiu Lin just in the playoff.
Yeah, I like foursomes. I think it moves quicker. I'd love to see it over the first 3 days as well.
Just a moment ago, Roning Yen at the 12th.
He had missed the green short.
Okay.
Chipped it to this point, so that was big because her part.
Now Nelly. She's trying to do the same. A bit more control on that one. So the US will have 2 putts, but a putt to come for China.
This was a moment ago at 14. Hejin Choi for par.
Every hole so far on this match has been won with a birdie. It's been 5
to 11.
Yeah, this is the putt that Kay was talking about for China.
Not an easy putt. The green really slopes away towards the back of the green after the hole location.
And she made it look easy.
To 17.
And this is a putt for Thailand to tie the match. Arya Jutanagan. And that goes in.
She's surprised by the fan reaction there. She's made
her mark, so she would have gotten a read. Should be moving from left to right, back up the hill.
She can give it a go. Lilia Vu's got a great birdie look.
And there he is.
In 2023. This to take the match back to tied. Yeah. Okay, I think this is going to be a good one. As long as I can follow the scoring correctly. And
it's confusing.
Up to speed. They're going to walk up.
For Thailand, second shot at the par 5 18th.
Hole location on a very severe part of the front section of this green today. What a leave.
Oh.
That's right below the hole. Beautiful shot.
This is the normal 16th hole where Colin Morikawa hit that fabulous shot. But today it's a good driver and then just some sort of wedge in.
She's got the tugs lately. I mean, that'll be okay, but definitely with a short wedge in her hand left of where she was looking.
And Minjee Lee with a putt for a birdie. Remember, the Australians are taking on Korea today. And that is an important putt for Minjee Lee. The Australians letting their lead slide away. They were
for Kemp. This is a birdie putt to win the 14th and go back 2 up. Well, she knew that Grace Kim was going to have likely a lot of opportunities to play in events like this. And
what a putt to make on that 14th hole. Such a difficult par 4.
This is Inji Chun. Oh, that was a birdie to tie the hole. And Australia goes back to 1 up.
For them this week.
Daddy caddies. And they both have been very non-involved, just really carrying the bag. I'd say she went to school pretty well.
Took good last
165 yards, playing a little bit longer, back into the breeze. Oh, this is a really accurate looking hybrid.
Yeah, and that wind should blow it towards the flag. Yeah, good shot there, and it sat down very quickly.
Vu to win the hole. This was just a moment ago. Okay. So 15.
This is Sarah Kemp's second shot. Australia 2 up. The match against Korea is Hannah Green and Sarah Kemp against Hyo-Joo Kim and Jin Young Ko. And that is a really good iron shot from Sarah Kemp.
Your chip shots.
And the biggest thing I've seen, Kay, is that Lexi has missed at least 4 greens since we've started our coverage. And that's typically one of the very strengths of her game. That was just a very short, quick backstroke. She's going to get away with that. That was.
And now Lilia Vu with her second.
Just 114 yards is all Lilia had remaining.
And a very good approach from Lilia Vu.
And Jin Young Ko, this is Hyo-Joo, second at 16.
And just moving from left to right.
This would be
Great
really
putt.
Yeah, take control of this match right here. Wonderful comeback.
Get within 1. Wearing number 7. She was born July the 7th. A lot of players going with their birthday for a jersey number. And in this collection of mates,
To half point, and this is a real upset.
So I was mistaken earlier when I said Jin Young's putt was to win the hole.
She's practicing right there.
The jackets are on now. Here's the afternoon wears on. Rei-Shin Liu third.
Grant, I feel like the temperature's dropped at least 5 to 8 degrees in the last half hour since that.
Take advantage of golden opportunities on 14.
Over to 16, Lilia Vu.
And the golf course is just so soft, Grant. We got, what, about 3/4 of an inch of rain.
But first up to the 18th, and the young Aussie Steph Kiriakou playing with Minjee Lee. They can tie the hole and win the match. Guaranteed of a half point. What a shot.
At the show, but I don't know what it is about these greens that the players seem to struggle with the reads.
Late afternoon Poana, maybe. 17.
Yeah, desperate times in this match for the Republic of Korea because they are going to.
You saw the great shot from Steph Kiriakou. Here's her ball mark, only about 10 feet from the hole. So desperate times for Hedge and Choi. Needs to make this. That should do it, I believe.
Lexi wide left off the tee. Her second. Oh, good second shot there, getting that ball to stop quickly. So,
well, this would be a good time to see a big putt go in.
This is Lynn for birdie.
Moving from her left to right.
She's got enough pace to get it there. Just Green's slowing up.
This just moving a little bit from her left to right. Slightly uphill to start, then downhill at the end.
And that should be enough. We'll see if they concede. This was a moment ago. Yu Lu for a par to tie the hole. Yeah, good putt there. So China remains one up in that match with 3 to play, trying to split the points today between
of the most unique finishes.
The Lexi lean we know about, the Lu lean we've seen today. Here's Lexi.
A little extra pressure on Lexi with this drive as her partner is short in the left rough. The temperature is dropping. This cool coastal air, the ball just wants to fall out of the sky. So that's just a little three-quarter shot. They thought it would get up a little further. That was not up to her standards. So close to winning for the first time in Hawaii. She played so brilliantly on that final day. This just a little baby lob wedge.
Go.
She's made some swing changes over the last year and a half or so.
To your point, Kay, for those at home, it's the team that is away, not necessarily the individual player. And you can, what a shot. You can choose whatever order you would like.
A good, firm hit because it's slightly uphill. And it looked like it bobbled a little bit, probably bounced offline. Plays long and the green is set at an angle, but Ration has been really good with these hybrids today.
Oh yeah, lovely shot. Ration Lu has been suffering from severe allergies. It's been that at the Solheim Cup later this year, that headwear. And Kang trying to get it to the hole as well. 2 good putts. So
just inside of 20 feet downhill, left to right.
Well, that's not going to be conceded. Question is whether she will try to make it.
Big drive here, and it may take an eagle to win this hole.
There hasn't been a whole lot of brilliance out of Lexi today, but she's just been good old-fashioned steady and strong, and her ball striking is such an asset on a course like this.
Looks like a good start.
Yeah, beautiful. Right in position.
An hour, and here's what it looks like. The U.S. at best could have a 1.5, and we could hear the shot of Danielle Kang, wasting no time. They've got to win the hole to get half a point. If China ties or wins the hole, then it's
fly. She's not going to hit the green in 2, so just ensuring a good solid hit for this layup.
Lexi Thompson and
Lexi. .222 to the front. She hit that pretty nicely.
Oh, what a time to come up with a huge shot there.
Incredible.
This awkward distance that you seem to never practice enough. Oh, what a play.
Wow. Wonderful shot there. Just absolutely.
In terms of a 2-putt, how doable is this?
Very doable. She's only just inside 30 feet.
Very doable. And it's done. And Team China